Hello, everyone. This is Thomas Pepin NHL Talk. I'm Thomas Pepin, and let's talk about the NHL. All right, so today is mid-player contract statistics. So, oh shoot, I gotta pull that up too. Give me a sec. Do. So it is salary and contract duration average and range we're looking at specifically in terms of contracts. So, um, again, this is the same thing we did previously for, I think, only the top players so far. We'll do this again, like the two previous streams for the bottom four forwards and two defensemen. Um, and I still have to do this again for goalies too. But anyways, so that's the plan. We're using CapFriendly for this, as not always, but in this case, always for this type. We want this. So I did manage to get some stuff started. None of the collection or organizing, but at least the filters and stuff, so it should be all lined up correctly. Um, I think it's good to share now. Give me a sec. All right, so again, with some pieces of data where we were able to use longer stretches, sometimes shorter stretches. So the limitation here on CapFriendly is the you'll see on the right here, the stats filters only go back to 2016-17. So and given the other data collection that we have is 2013-14 up to 2018-19, the best we can do is match up the latter 3 years of that 6-year time frame. So anyways, just again a reminder of that limitation, but whatever, it's not anything overly critical. Again, this is just for demonstration, I guess, illustration. It doesn't need to be perfect for everything. So the other thing I need is not here yet. So give me 1 sec to grab that. So I forgot I needed the tiers that I established, and then the groupings that come from it. There we go. I want forwards. Scoot this over here. I can share again. Okay, so we want from 4 down to 8. So in this case, we can actually filter for all 3, I believe. Do I bother with games played? I might as well. Just for consistency's sake. And we want a minimum of 11 goals, maximum of 20 goals. Ugh. See, this is the thing about using the Is it mouse pad? Is that what you call it? The square thing that you touchpad? I don't know. Anyways, yeah, you can't. Sometimes it makes it difficult to be accurate when you're doing things. So for assists, it is 15. Stupid thing. 15 up to 26. And then points is 27 up to, where are we here? 27 up to 47. Stupid. Chop my fingers off. There. Good. Okay. Goals, assists, points, filters. We want those. We want the correct year. We want forwards. Active players. Just trying to make sure I didn't forget any other filters. Contract type. Oh, yeah. Salary structured one way. That's the other thing. Year arbitration clause. Good. I think that's it. Update 46 results. This one, compared to the other, well, 2 previous streams, those pieces of data collection, this is way easier. I think I paste it here. Team age, position, games played, goals, assists, points per game, plus minus shots, percentage, time on ice. I think that's correct. Signing age, length, year, cap it. Yes. We want 1, 2, 3, 4. Down. Oh, no, might as well continue because we have 2 more years to do for this. Okay, so that's 1 year done. Then we want 17, 18, 17, 18. Update 50 results. Did Joe Thornton stop playing? I can't remember. He's not playing with anybody, I don't think, right? I can't recall. And that's it for that. And then we want 18, 19, 48 from that. Oh, shoot. There we go. Cool, so that's done. Move that down. I remembered to do that this time. Next we'll do Stupid thing. There we go. Okay, so should I... Nah, we'll do it after. So I'll go through defensemen. 16, 17. 16, 17. Defense one way. That's all good. And then we just need to do the stats. We want this one, defense. And this one is 4 to 2. So that is minimum of 4 goals. Maximum of 8 goals. It's a pretty small window. We want 14 assists. Up to 25 assists. And then we want 18 points to 33. 18. 33. So let's just double check. That's 4 to 8. 14 to 25. 18 to 33. 2016, 17. Defense. So that should be good. And I don't think I'll need that, but I'll still keep it available. All right. That's that. 17, 18. One thing I'm always interested to see, and of course I don't keep track of it, but the guys that, so there's guys that retire, and then there's some guys that just move over to like a European league or something like that. And I'm always wondering where some people end up. So like when I saw Phaneuf's name there, I was like, did he go to Europe or did he just straight retire, or what did he do? Like some people, they go on to play a lot in the AHL, and some go to like Switzerland or whatever. So already almost done, well, essentially at least. Next we just need to do the totaling. Let's see what I did. So it was average, min, max. Average, min, max. Okay, so we want that there, that there. We will, no, we'll do the opposite order. Whoops. So we want sum divided by that. 2 decimal points. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that yet, but whatever. Then we want min next. Okay. Next. Okay. Then we want. Wait, I can just do this in, can't I? No, I can't. So sum divided by that. Good, so that's all good. Move to defense. Sum divided by that. Min min next. Good. That I can move over. Delete. And I want some divided by that. Success. Okay, so I think that's all I had to do. So I should almost be done the stream. I think it's just a summary. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I did before. I want to organize by cap hit descending, and the same for forwards. Cap hit descending. Okay, and we'll start with defense. Okay, so the results you can see here, what I just highlighted. So the average signing age of this tier of players, and again, this group of players, and again, it's the fourth tier up to, but not including the second tier, so the middle two defensemen, so third and fourth defensemen. So on average, they signed at 26 years old. The minimum age that they signed at was 20, and the oldest was at 36. The average contract was $3.95 million per year. Minimum was, I think that would have been the league minimum salary, and max was $7 million. So a $7 million third or fourth defenseman is far too expensive. So, and we might as well just move up to the top and see. So, like, there's a chunk of players that we're all making $6-7 million for middle of the pack performance. So, like a Phaneuf, Seabrook, Shattenkirk, Fowler, Boychuk, and so on. So, and then otherwise, you can find some defensemen putting up decent numbers for a very low cost. So, Osterley's 1, DeMello, England, Beaulieu, Seidenberg, Ben, Robert Haig there. So anyways, some guys that you can get for cheap as well. So to have people all similar performance and a range that broad, it's pretty crazy. So, I mean, again, it comes down to negotiations. Recent history is going to influence that. Age, all sorts of stuff, of course. But, yeah, as we've established, the performance isn't, I don't think was, I can't remember the exact results, but I'm pretty sure the results were there was no correlation between performance and salary. So in the end, it could be anything, and it comes down to, I think, the skill of the GM in negotiating. So, combination of negotiating and finding the right players, I think, is a better way to put it. So, anyways, so those are the results for the defensemen. Moving over to middle of the pack forwards, we've got an average signing age of 26. I think that was the same, right? Yeah, so essentially the same as defensemen. Minimum signing age 20. Oldest signing age was 39. Average salary $3.59 million approximately. Minimum $625,000. Maximum $8 million. Let's see, again, same thing. You're paying $8 million for essentially average performance. That's not good value, clearly. So just for illustration, that $8 million player was Joe Thornton at that time. Now, the thing about it is just, so for example, he played 47 games, 36 points in those games. That's actually not that bad because he was injured. So sometimes you're just not getting the value because of circumstance, so like injuries and things like that. But you move to the next person, they essentially had a full season. Parisi, 42 points, 69 games, 7.5 million. Like, in that case, it's too expensive. All things considered, of course. So at the bottom there, some examples of like league minimum salaries you can get. Colton Sissons, 30 points in 75 games. So what was it for Parisi? It was 42 and 69. Let's see if we can find a similar. So 41 and 76 for Riley Nash at 900,000. Like 900,000 versus 7.5. Is that him? Yeah. 7.5 million. Like there's something off there. So again, comes down to all sorts of different things with negotiations, player selection, things like that. So again, illustrates a lot of what I've been saying, that GMs need to do a better job of paying the right salaries to the right people. How exactly you accomplish that? So it's like I said, if you are signing free agents, you want to, well, first you want to have the foundations of where your players are all accepting fair salaries for their contribution. And then that way, if you're going to be signing a free agent and you're signing at something less than what they could get at market value, you have to communicate to them, look, we're trying to build the best team in the NHL year after year. In order for us to be that best team, you need to make this salary based on your performance. And you need to target players that are understanding of that and will sign with you. Now, that's obviously in a perfect world, but and it's not exactly a perfect world. So might not be possible, or at least might not be possible in all cases, but it's definitely something that needs to be in the back of the mind of GMs. So anyways, so that concludes today's stream. I don't think there's anything else I needed to do. Just give me a sec to double check. No, it doesn't look like it. Cool. So lucky for me, a shorter stream. I guess lucky for you if you tune in for the whole thing all the time. So anyways, so that's everything for today. Thanks for tuning in. If you like the stream, hit the like button, share with your friends, subscribe, turn on notifications. Channel homepage will tell you upcoming streams should be 2 p.m. Eastern daily, except for Sundays. If you have any comments, leave them in the comments, suggestions likewise, and that's it. So thanks again for tuning in. We will see you tomorrow, and no wig today. I almost did it.